Welcome to the news show with Scatter our SA on this channel. Thank you for watching. This show was supposed to be premiere last week, but he sent me a video late. We decided to not drop it, but I decided that I will use the same video. On this episode, I will play the whole last video to show you if his predictions was correct, or you can win or not through his predictions. After that, we will see the results. And after we see this week video from Scatter our SA, let's the game begin.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy here, Scatter SA. You know, the man behind nature, founder of Insidious music guy. Yeah, I'm honored to be here today as a guest on Patrick's page. On today's episode, as a guest, I had a privilege of sending Patrick my score predictions for the Premier League game week 1. As a sports fanatic, sports analyst myself, I love sports, I love soccer. I support Manchester City, and locally here in SA I support Mamelodi Sundowns. But on today's episode, we'll be specifically focusing on the Premier League since it's game week 1. First match, it's gonna be very, very interesting, you know. It's starting on the 15th of August, game week 1 Premier League. So the first game is Liverpool. This is Bournemouth. This is a nice feature for Liverpool to start the league with, you know. With the signings they did this season, they've signed a lot of good players. Frimpong, Vids, and they also lost some good players, you know. Nunes leaving to Saudi Arabia, also Trent going to Madrid. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play this one, because they recently lost a match against Crystal Palace in the penalties. But on that match, you could see that their defense was not 100% solid, you know. So, but on this match, I think Liverpool, this should be an easy win for them. Coming to Bournemouth sold a lot of players. All their big players, they sold to big clubs, you know. So I think they'll struggle this season as the defending champions opening this league. I think Liverpool will smash Bournemouth. So this one I'm going to give to Liverpool. My score prediction will be, because Bournemouth is still good, they can defend. Let's say 3-0. 3-0, Liverpool winning this one. And then on Saturday, 16th of August, the first game, it's Aston Villa versus Newcastle. This is an interesting one because both teams finished the league very, very strong last season, you know, with Aston Villa fighting for the Champions League and Newcastle getting that Champions League spot. And now with the situation of Isak wanting to leave the club and the club not allowing him to leave, it's gonna be interesting, because I was just reading the news now. They're saying Isak is not part of the squad which is gonna play Aston Villa, and Newcastle without Isak, it's gonna be a very, very tricky match, you know. So this one I think I'm gonna give to Aston Villa since they are playing at home and they didn't lose a lot of players on this transfer market. So I could say it could be like a 2-1 win to Aston Villa. Even though Aston Villa, they are playing at home, but Newcastle is still a very, very solid team, you know. Definitely they can score. So I'm gonna give this one to Aston Villa. Next game is Brighton. This is Fulham. Very, very interesting, this one. So this one, I'm kind of leaning toward a draw, you know, because both teams they're good, but I don't see a lot of goals on this match. So I think it could be a 1-1 draw. But I'm fancying home team coming with a win here, because Brighton also finished the league very, very strong. But I'm going with a draw on this one. I'm thinking it's going to be a 1-1 draw. And then Burnley is back on the league. They'll be facing Spurs. Spurs, unfortunately, they lost the match which they could have won against PSG in the Super Cup. That team played very, very well. You know, I think they are cooking something this season. I think Spurs are playing very well, and with the signings they did, I've been loving Mohamed Kudus. Their new signing is showing a lot of confidence with the ball, and they've still got your Richarlison, your Romero, one of the best defenders in the league. So I think this should be an easy win for Tottenham Hotspurs. I'm fancying a good 4-0. 4-0. They'll be welcoming Burnley in the league with the lose, giving this one for Spurs. Then we've got Sunderland, another newly promoted team, playing against West Ham. West Ham is height. They still have Bowen, still got some quality players, Socket. So I think this should be not an easy win, but they should win this match on paper. So I'm giving this one to West Ham. I'm gonna say 1-0. I don't see a lot of goals on this match. But Sunderland, they've been playing well in the Championship, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they line up on their first match in the Premier League after a long time not playing the Premier League. And then the last game of Saturday, it's gonna be Manchester City playing against Wolves. Wolves is also a team which sold some of their players. One of their best players last season got sold to Manchester City, so I believe it's gonna be a nice match for City. I see a heavy win for City. I'm gonna say 4-1. City's winning this one. Yes, City is winning this one with Haaland, Mamouche. I think City this season they'll prove what they were missing last season. Rodri is back, they bought a lot of defenders, midfielders, so it's gonna be interesting. Checky, our new number 10. It's gonna be interesting how we line up against this very, very strong Wolves. But I feel City's gonna win this one. Sunday, 17 August, the first game will be Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Chelsea, the world champions, they've been looking very, very solid, judging from their performance in the Club World Cup. So I think Chelsea will win this one, but it won't be an easy game because Crystal Palace is very solid. They still got your Eze, your Philip Mateta, so those guys, they can attack, and they play very, very well. And I think with the confidence they'll take after winning the Competition Cup, I think this match will be very, very interesting. So that's what I'm going to give to Chelsea. I'm going to say 3-1. Definitely Crystal is a team which can score, but Chelsea with Pamela, Pedro, the new signing, Enzo, they should win this one. And then we've got Nottingham Forest playing against Brentford. It's going to be interesting. Nottingham finished the season very, very strong, So Brentford sold May, which was like their best player, but they still got Visa, and they also have a new manager. So we'll see if the players will adjust at the same time, or it will take some time for them to adjust. But I'm giving this one to Nottingham Forest. They finished the league very, very strong. They were giving all these big teams a hard time. They won against Liverpool and against City. So I think they should win this one. Big game of the week, it is Manchester United versus Arsenal. Definitely both teams will score on this match, with United signing these good players. We've got your Meu, Kone and Sissoko, so it's gonna be very, very interesting. But I'm fancying United winning this one, but Arsenal still got like your Saka, and they also did good signings. They've finally found their preferred number 9, which is looking very, very solid. So actually, I think this one is going to be a draw. Let's say it's going to be a 2-2 draw, because both teams, they can attack. Both teams, their defense is looking good, but Arsenal have got a better defense than Manchester United. United going forward, I think they'll be very, very dangerous, with the new signings they bought this summer. Yeah, and then the final game of the game week, It's Leeds versus Everton. Leeds played very well in the championship. Everton finished very well the league, so I think this one should be a good win for Everton. After their signing of Grealish, I think he'll have an impact on that club, since he didn't get much gaming time there at Manchester City. So I think Everton is the club which could bring back his confidence. But yeah, let me know in the comments which team you think is going to win the league, which team is going to finish top 4. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'm honored to be part of this channel by my bro Patrick Clego. More episode coming very soon. We'll be doing another video for Game Week 2, and we'll be also digging into my Fantasy Premier League. I'll also drop a link in the description bar so that if you want to join my Fantasy Premier League, you are more than welcome, And now, all the best to all the teams. It's starting now. Here we go. Liverpool, will they defend their title or not?
Thank you, Scatter, our SA, with his Premier League score predictions. What I love about this video, he didn't give us the score predictions only. He gave us more details too, to explain how he came to his predictions. That proof he followed the Premier League. He read news and he loves soccer. I'm proud to welcome you to the family. You just gave me more work to do. You can catch this show on Friday or Thursday depending, at 4 p.m. See you next time. Goodbye.